Hello. Is my voice audible to you? Respond out class. No? దేనికేం వచ్చింది? వచ్చేసాను.
హలో మా లావణ్య సార్ జాయిన్ అయ్యాడు.
ఓకే సార్. ఓకే సార్.
యా
ఓకే సార్. గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ వన్ అండ్ ఆల్. వెల్కమ్ టు ఎంబీ రాజు.
సార్ వెల్కమ్ సార్. యా యు ఆర్ ఇన్ మ్యూట్. Okay, welcome,
Good
sir.
evening, sir. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
It's audible, sir?
Yeah, it's audible, sir. Right. So, I welcome you, sir, for this research methodology course initiated our College of Science and Technology. So, this is the cover session, sir. So, now I request Ms. Lavanya to introduce today's lecture speaker.
ఓకే సార్. వెల్కమ్ సార్.
Yeah.
Yes, welcome, madam.
గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ సార్. ఎంబీ రాజు గారు.
Yeah, good evening, madam.
ఓకే సార్. ఎంబీ రాజు సార్.
Yes.
PhD senior professor and head of the Department of Psychology, Director, Center of Psychological Assessment and Counseling, Chairman Faculty of Science and Academic Senate member, ex-in-charge Register, Dean Academic Affairs, Faculty Chairman Yoga and Consciousness, Chairman Board of Studies Psychology Andhra University, and Chairman Board of Studies Psychology Acharya Nagarjuna University. He has 35 years of teaching and research experience. His areas of specialization include stress, mental health, special children and counseling. Presently President of Indian Academy of Applied Psychology, editor and scientific board member, European Journal of Intellectual Disability, Switzerland, editorial advisor, International Journal of Indian Psychology, Disability Editor, International Journal of Psychological Research, Consulting Editor, Journal of Psychological Researchers, Madras, Editor, Indian Journal of Developmental Disabilities. He has authored 15 books in English and regional language and also edited 14 books and book chapters 8. And he has presented research papers more than 102 national and international conferences and 124 research papers published in reputed national and international journals. He has guided 60 PhDs and 9 MPhils under his guidance. He applied for the patent on 30th March 2023 on COVID-19 distress scale. The Andhra Pradesh Honorable High Court of Judiciary appointed as expert psychologist for D.V. George. So, he is awarded Professor K.V. Kaliyappan Memorial Award for Best Researcher Extension Work 2020, Professor S.C. Sharma Memorial Best Researcher Award 2018, Best School Trainer Award 2017, Best Research Award 2016, IAAP 2016, Platinum Jubilee Lecturer 2016, and Indian Psychological Association Presidential Gold Medal, Lifetime Achievement, and Professor Anima Sen Memorial 2012, the State Best Teacher Andhra Pradesh, the Best of Outstanding Contribution in Psychology, Best Book Award, and Adult Psychiatric Department, University of Hospitals of Geneva, Switzerland, APSACOs and NACO are of major credits. 8 major projects completed, 2 major projects proposals submitted such as ICMR, ICSSR. He has organized 28 national and international conferences and workshops in the area of applied psychology. He is a member in national, state, universities and industries. He is a member in Ministry of HRD, UPSC, ICSSR, UGC, member in Interview Board, Navaratna companies. He visited countries like UK, Japan, Singapore, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Spain, Switzerland, Malaysia, Thailand, France and Germany as part of academic endeavors. He is a resource person and trainer in major public and private sector organizations. We welcome you, sir. Sir, your voice, you are in mute, sir. Sir, your voice is not audible, sir. You are in mute.
Raju, sir. Sir, audio video is on.
Yes, sir.
Hello,
Yes,
yeah.
yes sir. It's all.
Yeah. Yes, sir is connecting. Sir, please start your session, sir.
Hello, my dear students, it is audible?
Yes, sir. Now it's audible, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's audible.
Sir, can I start?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you.
Thank
Most respected Professor Mustami Garu, Head of Department of Statistics and Research Methodology.
Sir, your voice.
And students, friends, good evening, all of you. It's my privilege to share my research, teaching, and clinical experience. Today
My research topic is research problem. Very briefly, one by one, I will explain to you. Start with what is research problem? A research problem is a question that researcher wants to answer, or a problem that a researcher wants to solve. A researcher wants to solve. When you want to choose in any topic, in any problem, or in any question, the researcher is supposed to solve the problem is more important. The second important point, the research problem means identification and the formulation of a research problem is the first step of research process. The what do you mean identification and the formulation of a research? As a student, as a research scholar, or in any scientist, you have to identify the problem is more important. How to identify the problem as a student and the scholar? That today the Indian population is 130 crores. Different religions, different castes, different regions, and different problems. As a scientist, as a research scholar, you have to identify the specific problem is more important. This is very, very important. For example, when I am a psychology professor, Department of Psychology, Andhra University, today the burning problem in India and outside the country the COVID or diabetes, hypertension, cancer, arthritis, or anxiety or depression. According to WHO, the second highest problem in the world, the depression. In India, also suffering depression. More than 50% of the Indian population have been suffering with depression. As a psychologist, as a pharmacy students or science students or doctors, you have to choose according to your interest of your problem. You have to choose any problem according to your interests, or you have to choose any burning problem in our country. That is called as identification and formulation of a research problem. It's the first step. Coming to number three, Selection of research problem depends on several factors. For any research problem, several factors, such as researcher's knowledge, researcher's skills, researcher's interest, expertise, motivation, is a own creativity with respect to the subject of inquiry. This is very, very important. Today, most of the students joining into different respective universities as a student, as a research scholars, the research period is 3 years or 2.5 years. As a student, an MSc students, any MSc students, the 2 years, the first year and second year. When the student selecting his research problem for his project, selecting his research project, several factors such as researcher's knowledge is more important. Updating his knowledge is more important. Updating is a knowledge. Knowledge towards the subject, knowledge towards the society. And also skills is more important. By born, we're all having different skills. Updating our skills is more important. Our interest and expertise and proper motivation is more important. Have to do your project or your problem with your own creativity. Coming into number 4, research problem means research problem. For a good research, lots of time for a selection, a research problem. It takes 3 months, it takes 6 months, it takes 1 year. Not in the one day. Not in a 1 day. Not in a 1 month. Not in a 1 month. You need lots of time for selection of a problem. According to your topic, research topic, either your biochemistry or your chemistry or zoology student, or generic student, you thoroughly read different theories. You thoroughly read different journals. Download the articles. You thoroughly read and understand of the research. At the same time, you have to see the society problems. It takes time to selection of the problem. Coming into definition. According to R.S. Woodworth, is a famous psychologist. Most of the theories, statistics theories developed by psychologists. Just we will see what he speaks. A situation for which we have no ready and successful response by instinct or by previous acquired habit. Previous acquired habit. We must find out what to do. That is, the solution can be found out only after an investigation. Thoroughly investigate. How to investigate? Trial and error. There are a lot of research is going on. Diabetic patients or cancer patients. Lot of research, lot of trials among rats. So when you're thoroughly doing research, that is called as investigation. Knowing something, the trials, different trials. In other words, a research problem is an area of concern where there is a gap. There is a gap in the knowledge base needed for professional practice. Gap in the knowledge base needed for professional practice. This is very, very important. We have to identify the gaps. Where is the gap in the knowledge? Gap in the knowledge for professional practice is very, very important. That's what R.S. Woodworth speaks about research design. According to Prof. 2000, here we have some questions, research questions. The one is the purpose of research. Purpose of research. Why we are doing purpose of research more important. Theories. We have different theories. The purpose is more important. The theories is more important. Formulating methods. Formulating the methods is very important. Formulating the methods is more important. Your aim, your objectives, your hypothesis, your objectives, and also your sampling strategy is more important. Sampling strategies. We have different strategies is there. For example, purposive sampling is there. The random sampling is there. Random. So we have different strategies is there. That is called as research questions. Research questions. Coming into identification of research problem. The identification of the research problem is the first step. Generally, a broad area is selected. The broad area is selected, and then it is delimited. It is delimited are narrowed down to a specific one statement of the problem. Specific one statement of the problem. First, you have to select the broad area. It's a broad area. In every specializations, in every discipline, having different specializations is there. You take botany, different specializations is there, botany department. The first year, 5 papers, first semester 5, second semester 5, or 6 or 7, third semester, fourth semester, some departments, 4 papers, 5 papers, 6 papers. Each paper is unique. And also we have different specializations is there. Different specializations is there. For example, when I am a psychology faculty, it's a broad area. Neuropsychology is there. The defense psychology is there. Health psychology is there. Health psychology is there. The forensic psychology is there. Forensic psychology. Disability psychology is there. Social psychology is there. Clinical psychology is there. Likewise, we have different specializations is there. As a student, as a research scholar, you have to select one broad area is very, very important. One broad area is very important. One broad area. For example, health. Health. Science students, chemistry, biochemistry, human genetics, all these departments having different specializations there. For example, health. All these departments doing a lot of research in health. It's a broad area. Health is a broad area. Health is a broad area. So from health area, it is delimited or narrowed down to specific one statement of the problem. For example, health psychology, diabetes, brain stroke, hypertension, cancer, obesity, sexual disorders, sleeping disorders. So within the health psychology specialization broad area, we have a number of topics is there, problems are there. You want to do the research, hypertension, or diabetes, or cancer. You have to select. That is called it as a specific one statement of the problem. My dear students, coming into the next important research design, sources of research problem. Sources of research problem, very, very important. Sources of research problem. Number 1, personal experience. What do you mean personal experience? Day-to-day experience of the researcher. Day-to-day experience of the researcher serves as a good resource of ideas. source serves as a good source of ideas to formulate a research problem. As soon as you wake up in the morning till getting sleep, you have seen, are you tasted, are you perceived, are you identified, or you are visualized some experiences from the people, from the society, from the books, or from the previous research. That is called a personal experience. To formulate research problem. With your own experience, you have to formulate, you have to choose. This is one of the important good source of ideas to formulate the research problem. Number two, practical experience. What do you mean practical experience? The practical experience provides ample opportunities for problem identification. Ample opportunities for problem identification. As a student, join in respective department in Andhra University. In every semester, when you are doing practicals in our respective laboratories, and also when you are doing rigorous research or practicals in your labs, it's a good opportunities for problem identification. Number three, critical appraisal of literature. Critical appraisal of literature. When one looks at books, we have different books in department library, the main library. When the free time, when the student going to department library or main library, when you sit and read, articles, different journals. In every subject having different articles is there, standard articles, pre-reviewed journals, the Scopus journals, UGC referred journals, UGC care journals. Journals available. Journals offline available, online is available. You sit and read, download the articles and read the major findings. Read major findings out from the research. Summaries of clinical issues. When we are doing experiments in our labs, summarizing of clinical issues relating to the subject of our interest, pertinent questions may arise. Reading, using your cognition, the number of ideas, number of thoughts is coming out from our cognition. Number four, the previous research. What do you mean previous research? Usually, at the end of the research problems are suggested based on shortcoming of the previous research. These could be investigated. The previous research. This already mentioned. Just you take any hypertension and diabetic. You see the previous research. What is their major findings? At what age suffering with diabetes or hypertension? Do you have any root cause is there? Any research evidence is there? You have to read and understand. For example, the diabetes, hypertension, hereditary, genetical, and also research says that the stress. Stress is the major factor. Major factor for the root cause of diabetes or hypertension. You have to see and read, understand the previous research reviews. These previous research reviews is very, very useful for your future research or your problem of research or your topic or your research problem. That is called as previous research. Number 5, existing theories. But in every subject having theories is there. Number of theories is there. You should read the theories is more important. Theories are very, very important. It's a backbone to the research. Research is a process of theory development. Research is a process of theory development and theory testing. And theory testing. If an existing theory is used in developing a researchable problem, existing theory is used in developing a researchable problem, a specific statement from theory must be isolated. So theories are very, very important. Existing theories very, very important. Based on the theory, you can invent, you can develop new theory. It's very okay. Coming into number 6, social issues. What do you mean social issues? An idea for a research may stem from a familiarity with the social concern or controversial social issues. With the social concern. We have different issues in our society. So, when you are choosing a specific problem, thoroughly read and understand in every social issues. And also you read and understand the controversial issues in society. When you are not understand, when you are not aware, you are very difficult to formulate research problem. Number 7, brainstorming. It's very interesting. Brainstorming is very interesting. Brainstorming sessions are very, very important. Brainstorming sessions are good techniques to find new research questions. To find new research questions. To find out the new research questions. It refers to intensified discussions among interested people of the profession in order to find more ideas to formulate a good research problem. When I was a student, when I was a research scholar in Andhra University, for example, you take psychology department, you take pharmacy department, you take chemistry department, you take physics department, you take zoology department. Round the clock department open. Round the clock. The 24 hours department is open. The number of faculty, senior faculty members, the research scholars, and some of the interesting students. They sit and they stand and doing lot of research in the respective laboratories. For example, psychology department during night time, doing dream analysis. We have dream analysis lab is there. The wonderful dream analysis lab was in the department. Normally, we will get dreams in the night time. Very few dreams is coming in the daytime. That is called as daydreams. We're doing a lot of analysis, dream analysis. Here, what I'm saying, brainstorming means when the 4 people, 5 people, or the teacher, or the scholar, or student, for specific topic, discussions. When scholar and teachers, students together, sharing their experiences, sharing their emotions, and giving lot of elaborate discussions. And they have a lot of inputs, a number of new ideas, generating new ideas through discussions among the faculty, among the research scholars, among the students, and students, scholars, and faculty together have a fruitful discussions. You will get some new ideas, new thoughts. That is called as brainstorming. Coming into number 8, intuition. Intuition means it is considered good source of knowledge. Good source of knowledge. Source to find new research problem. to find new research problems. It is believed that a reflective mind is good source of ideas. Reflective mind is a good source of ideas which may be used to find out new and good research problems. From research scholars, from the books, from journals, or lab experiences, these are all we call it as good source of knowledge. This good source of knowledge helping us to find out new and good research problems. This is called as intuition. Number 9, folklores. What do you mean that folklores? Common beliefs could be right or wrong. In India having a number of beliefs. We don't know which is correct, which is not correct. So when you don't know, the beliefs could be right or wrong. You have to see. You have to learn. With your insight, learning, you come out to identify the right belief or wrong belief. This is very, very important for the research. For example, studying just before examinations decrease score. When exams are coming very nearer. Some of the students, they open the books. One day before they open the books. One day they open the books. They started writing the records. This is a good example for folklores. Number 10, exposure to failed situation. This is very, very important, my dear students. Very, very important for us. Yes, exposure to failed situation. During field exposure, the researchers get a variety of experiences, a variety of knowledge, the variety of inputs, the variety of thoughts from field research. When you meet different people in the different situations, lot of experience, which may provide plenty of ideas to formulate a research problem. Provide plenty of ideas to formulate research problems. For example, you take fisheries department. The students are scholars going to the sea, going to ponds, the seeing different variety of fishes, or prawn culture, or the diseases. So when you are directly going into the field, rather than your department laboratory, you will see the variety of things, and plenty of knowledge and plenty of ideas is coming out from field situations. These ideas is meant for to formulate research problems. Number 11, consultation with experts. How nice. It's very, very useful for us. Consultation with experts. Consultation with experts. In every department, you have plenty of faculty members. 20 faculty, 30 faculty, the 40 faculty departments also is there. Round the clock, they read and doing wonderful research. They're seeing lot of inputs. So what I'm saying, consultation with experts are believed to have sound experience of their respective field, which may suggest a significant problem to be studied. When you meet, when you consult your teachers, your retired teachers, to whom you know, the faculty or scientists, and go and visit different laboratories, meet different scientists, ask them their valuable time, spend with them, take suggestions, taking their help, taking their expertise, taking their inputs, taking their support, taking their guidance is a good motivation. It's very, very good motivation. It's more useful for us for significant problem to be studied. In addition, experts may help in finding a current problem of discipline to be solved as a basis for formulation of research problem. So, in addition, experts may help in finding a current problem of discipline to be solved. So, when you want to formulating research problem, when you consult different specialized people or respective field guy, respect area, respect specialization expert, when you meet, you will get wonderful inputs from them to formulation of research problem. This we call it as research problems. So coming into what is the necessity of defining a research problem? What is the necessity? The problem to be researched needs to be described. So you will knowing about useful data or unrelated data. So that's why the problem to be researched needs to be described. Will help you to discriminate useful data from the unrelated ones. And also, a proper formulation of research problem will allow the investigator to be on the track, in contrast to an ill-defined problem may possibly create difficulties. It's very, very useful for that. Investigator to be on the track, in contrast to an ill-defined problem may possibly create difficulties. So that any difficulties, any problems, define a research problem is very, very important, my dear participants. So why is the research problem important? Research problem is important. Your topic is interesting. And you have lots to say about it. Very interesting. Lots to say about it. But this is not strong enough basis for academic research. When you are strong, when you are interested, is different rather than not strong enough basis for academic research. Without a well-defined research problem, so focus is more important. Well-defined is very important. When you are well-defined the research problem, you can easily, successfully accomplishing your project. Or without well-defined research problem, you might end up repeating what other people have already said. This is very, very important. You might end up repeating what other people have already said, trying to say too much, or doing research without a clear purpose and justification. Some purpose is more important, some justification is more important. That's why research problem is more important. But today, some of the guys, they copied the doing the previous work, and submitting. So that is called as repeating what other people have already said. What is your contribution? It's very important. What is your ideas to the specific problem? It's very important. Clear purpose is more important and justification is more important. Coming into number 4, when you need a problem, when you are doing real research, your own contribution, you feel more comfortable. It's a new thing, the new ideas. It's a relevant insights to you and your department, your university and our society. Our project thesis, starting a research paper or writing a research proposal. You start write a research paper or write a research proposal. The research problem is the first step towards knowing exactly what you will do and why. What you will do and why. What you will do and why. So research paper is more important. That's why the same data is useful for publication, research paper publication. The next, techniques and research problem. Techniques. We have different techniques is there. Statement of the problem in general way. Understanding the nature of the problem. Understand the problem. The literature is very important. The previous research. These are all support studies. Based on the previous research is more important for you for our research or for our research problem. Developing ideas through discussions. Discussions with your colleagues, with your roommates, your classmates, or your friends, your research scholars, or your teachers. So this is very, very important. Developing the ideas through discussions. The fifth one, rephrasing the research problem into a working proposition. Rephrasing a research problem into a working proposition. Identify a broad problem area. Identify a broad problem area. Your goal is to find a gap that your research project can fill. Your goal is to find a gap that your research project can fulfill. You have to fill it up. If you are doing practical research, following up on previous research, fine. So again, I am repeating. It's a good satisfaction. You learn new things and you can identify a problem by reading book, reports. The previous reports is more helpful for you. Give you a good insight, learning. The following up on previous research. Following upon previous research. The previous research means the same area, similar area. Diabetes, previous research in India. What is the previous research in America? What is the previous research in Japan? What is the previous research in UK? What is the previous research in the France or Germany? You read and read. All previous researches, very, very helpful for you forever. Broad problem area. I'm talking to people who work in the relevant field or organization. If any one of your colleagues or friends or roommates or your teachers or scholars doing the same research, similar area, you talk to them, discuss with them, clarification from them. This is very, very important. issues with performance, or efficiency in an organization. Issues with performance. Sometimes some issues has come. You have to identify the issues. You have to identify the gaps. Identify the gaps and move into the move into the research. And the processes that could be improved in an institution. Improved the processes, continuous process that could be improved in an institution. And areas of concern among practitioners in a field. Areas of concerns among practitioners in a field. If any one of the guys practitioners in a field, it's more useful for us. Difficulties faced by specific groups of people in society. This is very, very common. Sometimes when you want to filling your gaps in our project, don't go back, moving to. So difficulties are common in our research. We have to accept it. You have to learn new things. Spend more time. Use your cognition and move forward to succeed. Your project. Coming into theoretical research problems. Theoretical research focuses on expanding the knowledge, on understanding, expanding the knowledge, understanding the knowledge, rather than directly contributing to change. Directly contributing to change. Coming into, you can identify a research problem, identify your research problem by reading recent research. Reading recent research about your topic, about your problem. The theory and the debates on your topic, to find a gap in what is currently known about it. So again, I'm repeating, my dear participants, you can identify the research problems by reading recent research, not the old one. The old one is also more important. At the same time, the current one is more important, the present research. At the same time, the theory is also more important. Read all the theories, understand the theories, and also application is also more important for our topic, for our problem. And also debates on your topic. Debates, you go and participate in different debates. And also you participate and listen different learned speakers. Topic, the similar areas, helping for you to find a gap in what is currently known about it. A phenomenon a phenomenon or context that has not been closely studied. Not closely studied. A contradiction between two or more perspectives. Contradiction between two or more perspectives. This is also common. Contradictions. So, different authors, different scientists explaining their experiences. For example, 2 days back, when I was attended one endowment lecture organized in Department of Biotechnology Department. The one professor, they're talking about, the topic is the cancer related. If those who are eating the meat or red meat, those who are not eat red meat, those are eating red meat people having the cancer. But I raised the question. It's a contradictory statement. The whole Europe, the West, they eat meat. We have a lot of research evidence is there. Till today, there is no proper research hypothesis. How can you say those who are eating red meat, it leads to cancer? It's a contradictory statement. I oppose it. When I opposed immediately, the speaker who come to deliver the lecture, he supported my statement. So sometimes it's happening like that. We welcome it without any contradiction. Very balanced manner. You have to discuss, you have to answer, you have to open up your contributions. It's more fruitful for us. A situation or relationship, in a situation or relationship that is not well understood. Not understood. This is the truth. A situation, a relationship that is not well understood. A troubling question that has yet to be resolved. A troubling question that has yet to be resolved. With your experience, with your knowledge, with your brainstorming sessions, this type of troubling questions that has it been an issue for a long time? Has it been an issue for a long time? Or is it a newly discovered problem? A long time or newly discovered problem? What research has already been done? Research has already been done. Have any solutions been proposed? Any solutions been proposed? Be carefully listen what I'm saying, my dear participants. Problem in effect? Newly discovered the problem? already being done? Any solutions be proposed? What are the current debates? Current debates about the problem. And what do you think is missing from them? These are all the questions is very, very important for us. The background of the problem. What are the current debates about the problem? You thoroughly participate in the debates. What do you think is missing from them? If anything is missing, you know very well. When you're not debating, you're not participating in debates, when you're not involving, you don't know the current research. The seriousness, interest is more important to participate and involvement into the current debates. The current debates helping us, missing from them. Coming into specificity and relevance. Specificity and relevance. What particular place, the time, and people will you focus on? People will focus on. What aspects will you not be able to tackle? What aspects will you not be able to tackle? What will be the consequence? What will be the consequences if the problem is not resolved? Problem is not resolved. So who will benefit from resolving the problem? Who will benefit from resolving the problem? Who will benefit? Who will benefit? Example, the management of an organization. Management of an organization or the future researcher. Future, you're all future researchers. The whole country depending on you. You are the future researchers. You are the backbone to the country. So what I'm saying, you have to do the fruitful research for the development of the country. Thank you, my dear participants. Have any doubt? Any questions? Most welcome. My time is up. Hello? Okay. Manohar, thank you very much. You send message to me? Yeah. Okay. Paramila, thank you, Paramila. You send message to me? Namrata, you also send message to me? Thank you. Okay, number of participants sending number of
chat messages. And every participant sending their valuable suggestions to me. Everybody says that thank you, the valuable message, valuable class. Thank you so much. Once again, I thanks to my good friend, Professor Muswan